Welcome to Growing the Rural Church. Helping our rural churches and the communities that surround them to grow and flourish is something I'm passionate about. The Church of England is the biggest grassroots organisation in the country, so healthy churches are an important sign of a healthy society. For centuries, our network of village churches have been at the heart of rural communities. Their towers and spires speak to us of the changelessness of God. For a significant percentage of the rural population, their local church is still their spiritual home, the venue of choice for important moments in the lives of their families, be it a marriage, a christening, or the funeral of a beloved grandparent. So how can we help our rural churches truly to be places of growth? In his letter to the Colossians, St. Paul writes this: "Hold fast to the head, which is Christ, from whom the whole body, nourished and held together by its ligaments and sinews, grows with the growth that is from God." Growth comes from God. It's the fruit of our relationship with Jesus Christ, which is why nothing is more important for the life of our churches than for each of us to immerse ourselves in God, to go deeper in prayer, in the confidence that God is already at work in the places where we want to make a difference. We just need to find out what God wants us to do. We need His guidance. Rural life is at a turning point. People are rediscovering the gift of the local, cooperating to support one another and discover imaginative solutions to the various challenges that are confronting. Right, yeah, okay. Sure. Right, okay. Rural life is at a turning point. People are rediscovering the gift of local and cooperating to support each other, finding imaginative solutions for the various challenges that are confronting us at the moment. Rural connectivity may not be great everywhere, but it does mean that many more people are enabled now to work at home, and they're investing in their village. There's a growing acceptance that you don't need to live in commuting distance. There's a growing acceptance that you don't need to live in commuting distance from the office. All this bodes well for the rural church and the communities that we seek to serve. Facilitate learning from one another about sustainability and growth. We're discovering new ways of being church, new ways of worshiping together online. We're connecting with the fringe in ways that our urban cousins have yearned to do for years. Parishioners who, for reasons of infirmity or disability, haven't been able to worship in their parish church have felt re-included in the life of their worshipping community. All these are really good things on which we need to build. We need to strive for open church doors and for open virtual doors. One of the fundamental things that we've relearnt is that the church is people, not buildings. That said, our buildings are important. The poet Philip Larkin described his village church as a serious house on serious earth. As we look ahead, now is the time to review the use and viability of our buildings and, where need be, make courageous decisions. the Growing the Rural Church team are available to help you have these significant conversations. It's sometimes said that life's a journey. Personally, I prefer to use the word pilgrimage. Our task is to draw all humanity into the life and love of God. Thank you for your desire to make a difference to the community where you live. As a fellow pilgrim, I invite you to journey with me, entrusting the past to God's mercy, the present to God's grace, and the future to His providence.